For the conclusion, this study was conducted at RSM Lutong Bayo restaurant, which the respondents were the employees of RSM. They were selected using purposive sampling. In accordance with the aim of the study, the researchers employed qualitative research and utilized the thematic analysis method and interpretation of the data. The researchers conducted that the 15 employees of RSM have significantly affected their life experiences during the pandemic correlates to their work experience, financial loss, and unemployment, which associated into the highest emerging theme with a total count of 104, which derived from the negative impacts indicated in this study. On the other hand, the lowest account for the employees is the coping strategies they have experienced during the pandemic. In addition, with regards to the employees' feelings associated with the pandemic, it was found out that the comparison of previous and current life was evident to which surprising and unfamiliar happenings during certain phases of the pandemic were significantly associated, including their adjustment to the new normal setup. Given these findings, this study contributed to an understanding of coping mechanism and phenomena experiences, which also serve for the basis and benefits of the future researchers. For the recommendation, we highlighted the effectiveness of RSM employees' life experiences and coping strategies during the pandemic. As a result, we made 3 categories for study's recommendation. The first one is the recommendation for the employees. Implementation of life experiences, coping strategies, and working experiences of RSM employees as a database strategy for other employees having the same experiences in the new normal setup and for the future pandemic. In times of despondency, it is necessary to examine and recognize people's mental states in this challenging, destructive, and unprecedented time. Training of resiliency and optimism should be integrated into intervention programs to help people stay mentally healthy and develop positive work attitudes during this special period. Next is the recommendation for the restaurant industry. Organizations need to be careful about reducing employees' salaries since such a decision may adversely affect employees' work attitudes, affecting organizational functioning. Governments must strengthen the implementation of employment security policy to reduce employees' concerns about unemployment. Lastly is the recommendation for the future researcher. The researcher recommends seeking to further improve the overall development of the study on a better understanding, such as collecting evidence and background information that will benefit the entire community who are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Future researchers will be focusing on the benefits of developing study that ensures safety and security of both company and employees in times of crisis like the pandemic. These are the actions that a company needs to obtain. Implementing organizational risk management. This plan allows the company to maintain the workforce of the restaurant and avoid financial losses when the crisis occurs. This will help the company to run the firm as efficiently as possible, while also maintaining a positive industry reputation. Next is the Crisis Management Training Program. When it comes to challenges that may have arisen as a result of the pandemic, this training practice sustains employees' adaptability and flexibility in the workplace, including the safety and security of both company and employees. An advanced training plan can help in terms of economic survival and be prepared for any crisis that may occur. Lastly is to gather feedback from employees. This survey is about the risk practices plan for the company, wherein employees share their own opinion and ideas that can spur the necessities that the company needed and solve problems efficiently in terms of this kind of crisis.